when I think about you. Took me a minute to figure out where the camera was. Hi everyone, Angus Pryor here, #1 Amazon best-selling author and practice growth specialist. Bringing you this special video. It's Monday today, and that means it's Marketing Monday, the weekly show designed to boost the marketing at your dental practice. Today I'm going to talk about when I think about you, and in particular what that means for branding. Now here's a curious thing about branding. I heard an expert speak about this once, and they said something that I'd never thought about, which is that branding, as much as we try to influence the branding about our own brand, about our own products, the fact is that branding lives in your client's mind. So even though we influence branding, we don't actually get to control it. Now with that in mind, the question is, how do we influence that brand so that in the minds of our ideal client, they go, wow, this is a business I want to do business with, as opposed to this is one which I'm going to steer clear of. So a mentor of mine, a guy by the name of Mike Michalowicz, says something very interesting. If you've not come across him, he's an author. He's written a lot of books, including Profit First, among other things. And he says, different is better. Thank you for the thumbs up. And the question is, different how? Because different's all well and good, and here's the reality. For dental practice, you really struggle to go, we're different for a reason, we're different from other dental practices. When I think about you from a client's point of view, they just think you're all the same. They go, well, I just assume, one dentist is as good as another. And part of the problem is, because it's a highly technical field, there's no real way of them telling. But here's the key. How do I become different from all the other dentists? And the answer there is around value. Because it's all very well being different. I mean, for example, I could tell any dentist in Australia how to be different, which is, when you see the clients, why don't you have the whole office hopping on one leg? Like, there's different, but that's not what your clients value. Now, to get an answer to this question, the truth is I'm going to cover this in more detail next week, but it's a matter of speaking directly to something that your clients value. Now, in my business, we've done a lot of thinking about this over the past few months, and we've made two significant changes, and hopefully if I give you this example, it'll give you some thoughts for how you do it. The first is that when we thought about this, what do our clients think about dealing with a dental marketer? And one of the things we realized is that they've almost always got stories of having spent money on marketing and not got a return from it. So with that in mind, as far as possible, our products now have a performance guarantee. If you invest here, this is the outcome you can expect. The other thing that we've done, the second part of that, is to say that we recognize that people have been dealing with businesses. They don't like being locked into contracts when the other party's not performing, and so we don't have any lock-in contracts. It's two ways we've tried to specifically address when our clients are thinking about us, what's going on in their mind, what makes us different in a way that they value. So in the video next week, I'm going to talk about different ways that you can set your practice apart from all the other dental practices, so that when I think about you and people finish that sentence, they'll have something that's unique that makes them want to come and do business with you and not any other practice in your area. Otherwise, catch you next week on Marketing Monday.